windy out here. I thought I'd do my first video for the channel and it's turned out to be the windiest day ever, but it's nice and dry. Got my roof down on my car, as you've seen. Just a bit of a quick video really about my channel and stuff, what I'm aiming to be doing and a bit of the format really. So I thought I'd kick it all off with my own vehicle. So my name's Dave, I'm the actual the owner and the runner of this channel, Spool Up, and basically what I do is I'm a motor vlogger and I like all things to do, motors, bikes, trucks, vans, all that sort of stuff, all the good stuff, and my aim is to go out and bring it to you on YouTube, so hopefully it's going to go to plan. So I'm going to be doing a segment on my channel which is like interviews with car owners and stuff like that, so I might as well start off with the format of my own. I'm going to have some questions. I'm not going to ask myself the questions, but I'm going to answer them, but you'll see it being put up on the screen somewhere in the middle when I remember to do it in the editing. So basically, let's crack on. So my name's Dave. Like I said, I'm the owner of this channel. This is my 1976 MG Midget 1500 soft top. It's a two-seater classic sports car from the 70s. It's I'm actually 3 years older than it. It's 44 years old, this car. I'm 47, so it's I'm just a little bit older than it. But the reason why I've got it is because it's simplicity. I can do all the work on it myself. It's really easy to do. I can get every single part still out there you can imagine. There's loads of tuning parts I can get for it still to this day. It's just great fun. And you'll see later in the video when we go out and have a rip over this country road on the way back. So, what made me buy this car in the first place? I bought this car basically because it's a lifestyle choice more than a performance choice. It's not the fastest thing out there, it's more about the whole scary experience when you're in it. But the main thing is, it's a historic vehicle, it's over 40 years old, so that makes it MOT and tax exempt in the UK. And it also gives you a historic vehicle insurance, so it cost me £114 for 12 months, fully comp insurance for 4,000 miles, which I don't get anywhere near. And that comes with breakdown cover as well, so if I do break down on the way, I'm fully covered. So that's the reason why I chose this vehicle and to actually do some work with it. Right, so what have I done with it mod wise? When I got it, it was not completely stock, so it came with a sports exhaust system on it. It also came with a oil intercooler, because they're renowned for getting hot oil, these, and seizing the bottom of the engine up. Since I've actually got it, I've done a couple of track end ball joints on it, sorted out the exhaust a bit better. I've had the wheels done. I've fully gone through and put a race tuning setup on it for the ignition, fully electronic race tuned ignition system on it. And it's an old school mechanic. Hey! that's staying in. Oh, yeah, 'cause it's all about the memes. So it's had all new distributor plugs, iridium plugs all the way through, and it's been to this old school tuner who's had all the back gauges on it, richened it up, and he's made it rev like a good one, so it does go all right for its size. Yeah, that's good. What would I like to do in the future with this vehicle is, I don't want to do anything towards changing the engine in it or anything like that, or anything major, because it'll lose its historic vehicle status then, so I won't get cheap insurance and it'll have to have an MOT and it'll need tax. So I mean, there's now to stop. There's people out there who put K-series Rover engines in and stuff like that, turn them into a 1.8 turbo. There is that option. There's people done V8s, there's all sorts of stuff, but I do fancy actually sending it off to this place they're called Moss Europe, but they do like a full spec stage 2 engine build for you, but you've got to use your engine as a you've got to use it as a donor. So you use that as a donor first, and they go all the way through it. You get stage 2 head, balanced clutch, flywheel all done and sorted, and then you can obviously pay for extra stuff on as well, like getting different valves and springs and a different cam. So it's all down to money really. I mean, it's relatively cheap. It's, you know, it's 2,800 quid rounded up for the the exchange work done on it to be a stage 2 race, a road race prep. But it's like I said, it's all money down the line. It's stuff I want to be doing. You know, I'd like to upgrade my suspension and upgrade my brakes. It's simple mods that I'll be doing in the future first. I've seen some nice LED headlights that I can get for it, and I hopefully plan on getting some paintwork or some bodywork done to it. I might get it plastic dipped for the laugh. They drove past and didn't shout anything, but it was mint. So let me see if I can unclip you a minute, and I'll take you around whilst talking. If you can hear me with this sodding wind, it's a bit sketchy. So yeah, there's all my electronic stuff under there that you can see. It's pretty clean. It's all undersealed underneath this vehicle. Not much body rust on it. It's had work done over the years, but it needs more stuff doing to it. There you can see my JBL 300 party boxes, me ice in car stereo system. Take it out at the end of the night. It's magic. Right guys, so it's getting really windy out here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my other phone, get the phone collected up, get some recording done, and we'll go for a spin, and you can see what it goes like. I've got one more thing to ask myself as well. No sun too bright. Is what's been your highs and your lows in this vehicle? So the high point of this vehicle has definitely been when I picked it up. I got my son, he took me down for it, and we just had a right laugh. And I drove back at 9 o'clock at night in September with the roof down. It was lovely and warm. It was fantastic. So that was just a brilliant experience. The low point is when I got it out this year after the winter storage in a garage, the clutch had actually stuck, and I had to start it in a gear and then just let it free up, and it did. It freed up. So let's get on it, guys. See you soon. Right guys, let's get the show on the road, shall we? Let's have a ride back. I'm not going to put any music on. You and I have got some lined up that's copyright free. I'm not putting it on. So we're just at a place at the moment in East Lancs. It's called River Barn. It's like small castle ruins and a big gigantic reservoir. It's a lot of custom cars come out and meet up around here as well. There's some meets up at this place the other week. About 2 weeks back, I missed it. It was raining, so I left the car inside. Plus I had a broken collarbone, so you've got to be careful with this stuff, guys. This is what this car's made for, these sort of roads. A lot of it's single track though, so it can be a bit sketchy. There's a part where I should talk about the cattle grid. There's a part I should talk about, which is about brake horsepower and 0 to 60. So when these 1500s were new, they should have had 66 brake horsepower or 69. I think it was 66 or 69, but let's go with 69 for the memes. So let's say it had 69 brake horsepower, but it only weighs 600 and what is it, it's either 750 kilos or 685 kilos. It's something like that. They're pretty light. So obviously it's got me in it, it's got this big party box speaker in it as well, plus trolley jack and spare wheel and everything else I love go around with because it's a classic car. So 0 to 60, I've no idea. I would hazard it somewhere between 10, 12 seconds. I don't know. I'll have to do it. I'll have to check it. I need a passenger. I'll have to get one of you guys. Pace me. Get past this cyclist. A lot of magpies about. Yeah, they certainly get your attention on these roads, this little car. Try and hold the speaker up. No way. Look at the scenery, guys, if you can, if it's not a blur. There are a lot of bikes on this road as well, cyclists, motorcyclists, maybe sheep. You feel every bump, every corner. And this is all stock standard suspension and brakes, drum on the rear, discs on the front, solid discs. 2 pot calipers, 2 single piston calipers, the box, the mental. So I originally wanted to come and do the video up at this car park here, but it was even bloody windier. Certainly feel alive. Oh, brakes. Ooh. And there, end of the lesson. It's all about power. Sometimes it's about getting something really old and sketchy and scaring the crap out of yourself.